All right, everybody. We are doing a little bit of D&D in the Sven Zone. Doing a little bit of D&D 2024 rule set. Give me just a second here. I've got to get the cameras fixed. I've got Reno here, but sadly he's the only one. So give me just a second here. I've slept and eaten since I've used this camera myself. Discord, okay. Nope. It's here somewhere. It's under. Nashkel. It'll be here soon here. I promise, guys. It will be just a moment here. And just gotta find what I did with my camera. I was running late, so you would think a professional would know what the hell they're doing. Nick's monthly, maybe. Camera link for Nick. Don't need that. We need. I know it exists, guys. I just need to find it. All right, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go ahead and get. I already have Nick ready to go. Reno's already there. It should just be a couple clicks of the button. There we go. Nick's there. Here's Nick's name. I'll fix his name. Here it is. Delete. All right. Okay, he's there. Nick is ready to go. Make his name a little bit bigger so people will know who it is. We're all set. All right. Lastly, can I be heard on the stream? Let's see. Do a little test. Do a little test. I can be heard. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
I can be heard. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Cool. You guys are a little bit softer than me, but that's fine.
We can just speak louder.
That's right, damn it. Speak up.
I'm just speak quieter, guys. I think.
Sound off like you got a pair. All right. Let me try.
I'll stop.
It's a military thing. This is Mantha. I'm trying it one more time, folks, because this should not be this difficult. I don't know why I can't find where I pinned my camera. Sven. Okay, there it is. I'm now going to have to add it to other things as well so I don't have the struggles I did. There we go. All right, I might just switch back to what I was doing before. The only reason to do it this way is so that you guys can see me if you don't have the stream up. So you should have the stream up. Just saying. All right. So what's happening? I was talking to a couple of the players, and the what we're going to do is we're going to, as you all people watching on the stream should know by now, that Micah is not able to join us for a little while. He plays scrambles, and when he originally, what had happened was people at his work left due to kids, and he was under the impression that they said people were not coming back for various reasons, and even if they were, it would be at least 3 months. And so we went ahead and just carried on with the campaign and kept going. As it turns out, he will more than likely be coming back next month, so mid to late month. So we're only looking at 3 to 5 weeks in theory before he returns. So my thought was, hey, Reno and I messed around with it a little bit last week. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the 2024 rule book. I've been spending a lot of time studying it, reading it, going through the player's handbook, messing around in fantasy grounds with the 2024 rule set as well. And I'm very excited to show you guys to see what it's all about. Let me just see which stream. Right now it's on my DM screen. So let me go ahead and change it. So we're going to try that. If everybody hates it and we don't want to do that, then come next week or the week after, we'll go back to our main campaign if that's what everybody wants to do. But this way, you'll have an idea of what it's all about. I asked everybody to stop at the campaign setup screen when you first load it in. So where it says data modules is where everybody should be. Because I have the books, I have one set of rules. For the sake of argument, go ahead and click the 2024 free rules and the 2024 core rules.
All right.
Once those two are loaded, then go to modules. And it's easier just to type in the word D &D in the search box.
I'm sorry. My cat unplugged my headphones. I heard click the D&D free rules. What were we supposed to do after that?
The 2024 core rules as well. And then click modules. When the window pops up, type D &D in the search menu, search bar. If you want to be really cool, on the bottom right where it says load filter, you can click that until it says not loaded. It'll just make things a tiny bit simpler. But then you want to go to
I got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds. I'm joining again.
Why am I not seeing it?
Oh no.
Well, I see one of them. So the D&D Dungeon Master's Guide. Oh, has some of them loaded already. What the heck kind of... Okay. D&D Player's Handbook. If you see anything that has the word legacy in parentheses at the end, you don't want that one. And then the D&D Dungeon Master's Guide Bastions. And let me check, see if the starter kit has a... Hold on just a second. Let me see if it has a... thing for players. I don't think it does. All right, so that's Player's Handbook and Bastions. Honestly, you really don't need Bastions, but it's part of the D&D Dungeon Master's Guide. And then click Next. You do want to open options. You want to make sure that you, first of all, pick your active color character, because that's very important. And then you want turn token center and or select to be off, because to my knowledge nobody wants the screen, the map, to be jumping to every single player and centering that token on their map every time.
I hate that one. I hate it when it does that.
And then
I
you
hate
want
when I go to a new computer and it's automatically on and I don't think to change it until it does it to me and I'm like, oh.
exactly. And then you also want restore Windows on start to be on. And that's it. So close that and you finish. You should be good to go. So now everybody should have character selection in front of you. Don't do anything. If does anybody not have the character selection window open? Okay, so what you want to do
Pretty sure I do.
is you want to click where it says Character Wizard. And then everybody give me a percentile, please. And this is a good time to change your dice color if you want. You're gonna have to change it again when you get a new character. But hey, that's life. All right, Mantha.
Mantha.
If you would not mind, do you mind sharing your Discord screen, or sharing your screen through Discord?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I did mine. I'm smart. Click. Click. Okay. And then I am going to live New York. Where is... Okay, why am I not seeing it? The option. I did it yesterday. Hot screen. There it is. And then pop out. Okay, cool. All right, so let me move this to the stream. There we go. All right, so as you can see,
Sorry, I don't know why Eberron was automatically loaded, but I'm unloading that.
Yeah, you only want the player's handbook for the new player's handbook. You don't want the you have all this stuff from Legacy.
I think I have all the legacy stuff gone now.
All right, so we'll give it a shot and see. So go ahead and just so you know, because we made this mistake, where it says underneath source, where it says name, that is not your character name. That comes later. That is if you're searching, say you want to find Bard, you would type Bard under name. It's basically a search feature factor. Anyway, so looking at D&D Player's Handbook, pick a class.
Oh, let's go with monk. Never
All right,
played a
so
monk before. This is gonna be great.
as you're looking at these, it takes you step by step with all your choices. So by the time you click commit on the right side, you're done. Everything is ready to go. You are ready to. You don't have to do anything else with your player unless you want to. So it's really nice. So looking at this, you start with strength and dex as your saving throws. You get to pick two: acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, stealth. So click the top, the arrow going down. There you go. Pick one of those. Select it. Same thing with the second one. You'll notice the one you picked is not there anymore.
Whoa, crazy.
And now your tool proficiency.
There's a few tools, guys.
So scroll back up a little bit to where you can see the list above where it says select skill.
So you're using tools and not being one.
Artisan tools or musical instrument. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how
It'd be
much of
really
these.
fun to have bagpipes.
Yeah, as a monk. Yeah. Okay, so those things are now selected. Those are the rest of it, martial arts and unarmored defense. That is what you already have. So if you're curious what they are, like you just did, you click the plus button and it shows you what you've done. None of this is set in stone until you click commit. So if for whatever reason you just choose to come back, you can change things. But that's where it is for now. So you're good. You've got monk. You'll notice on the top left where it says class, there's a check mark.
Wow, showing that I finished it.
All right, so hold on just a moment, Mantha. Reno, let's go to you. Do you have the character wizard up? We cannot hear you if you're talking. I can see you talking, but I can't hear you. All right, so we'll jump over to Nick while you're fixing that. Nick, do you have the character wizard up?
Yep.
All
And
right,
I'm
so
currently looking at all the classes.
all right, and let us know which one you pick.
I'm gonna go with fighter.
Holy Jesus.
Nice. Fighter is awesome.
Hey, we can
All
hear
right,
you.
Reno, we can hear you, but we'll come back to you in just a second. Fighter is great.
Yep.
What options do you have in front of you that you're looking at?
Proficiencies for two skills, a fighting
Okay.
style.
So what are the two proficiencies you're picking?
Go with athletics and perception.
Nice. All right, and then your fighting style. Now again, you'll see, even though we don't see it on the stream, there are little blue dragon symbols next to some of them. If and that's a link that opens up and tells you what it does.
I think I might use a shield. So let's
Okay.
look at the. Let's go with protection.
All right,
My
classic
fighting
sword and
style.
board. All right, and then do you have anything else? Any other choices on that screen? The classes screen?
Have to give me a second as my computer is being slow.
All right, do you see a little check mark on the top where it says class? Or is it an exclamation point?
Nope, it is a check mark. It's making me wait before I could actually click protection, but yeah. I also
Okay,
get second wind
excellent.
and weapon mastery.
All right, so Reno, we heard you
Yes,
for a minute. All right, so do you have the character wizard up?
I do. Yes,
Okay,
I have class. I chose ranger.
all right, nice. And then what options do you have in front of you? Oh, I picked. Oh, I didn't switch. Thank you for telling me that. I said I need to switch the player view, and then I never did. So give me just a second here.
Woo.
There we go. I see
Appreciate
it.
that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can see Mantha's stuff. Okay, um, insinuate that. I mean, take that as you will.
Please stop seeing my stuff.
Screen.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So you're asking about the
what proficiencies? I
proficiencies?
mean, what? You had to select stuff. What did you select?
I selected ranger.
Okay.
And that's all I did.
All right. So now you should have a
Now
couple choices of skills.
it says skills. Yep.
And what do you want to pick?
Skills to choose from three are animal. Choose three: animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nurture or nature. Sorry.
Okay.
Perception, stealth, and survival. I guess those are all the ones I can
right.
choose from.
Well, D&D does answer
yes,
the
it is.
question, is it nature or nurture? And the answer is nature.
Exactly. Okay, let's go with I don't know. Let's go with perception. This makes sense.
Okay.
And then we have three of them, so
I would suggest
I've
animal
never played
handling as a ranger, but it's up to you.
right. That's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. I've never played a ranger, so that would be a good idea to have some input. So I got perception and animal handling. What do you suggest from there? Nature?
Nature is cool.
Maybe a druid.
Yeah. Nature's cool.
Okay. I got nature.
All right. Any other choices beyond that?
Natural. Uh, well, we have proficiencies. Favored enemy. What the hell? Spellcasting and weapons mastery.
All right. So none of those are choices. So you should have a check mark up on the top left where it says class.
Where it says class, a check mark. Yes, I do.
Perfect. All right. So if you look at the instructions where it says there on the character wizard, they did a really good job. It tells you exactly what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. We don't want Kyra's characters higher than level 1. So, Mantha, go ahead and click next to background. So, if you have, like Mantha does, things that say legacy, please ignore those. And you want, oops, there you go. So, go ahead and everybody look down, backgrounds, click the little red, I'm sorry, click the dragon symbol if you want to read more about it, what they do. Unlike previous editions, this is where you will get your ability scores: strength, dex, wisdom, con. So if you're looking to min-max, make the best possible character for your class, make sure you pick a background that fits and going to give you the best ability score.
Which we haven't read this. Okay.
Some of them will make sense. Like your criminal and your courtier are gonna have sneaky stuff. So entertainer is gonna have charisma stuff.
What about Wayfarer? That's the wrong thing. Most definitely. All right.
I am
So
thinking of going with Bard, but I'm noticing the skill proficiencies are the same as what I picked for my class.
So, for argument's sake, go ahead and click it. And you'll notice that when you do that, the class check mark goes away and it's now an exclamation point.
Oh,
It knows you picked the same thing, so it's going to have you go back. If you don't notice that and you just keep going, before you're able to commit on the right, it'll say fix this. So, yes,
that's cool.
yep, I 100% agree. It's awesome.
We're picking 3 of these, you said?
No, you just pick one. And then once
Well, I
you
was thinking sage for the ranger. Would that be a smart thing or not?
So Sage
Guide.
gives you Constitution, Intelligence, and Wisdom. So Constitution is always good. Wisdom will help you with your nature and your perception.
Right.
So
Or maybe a guide. What about guide?
there is no wrong answer. Like I said, it may not be the best possible
Stuff and
build for your
survival.
character, but you'll be able to do
Magic,
your
yeah.
other stuff later, and it's just where your character came from. So if you want the
I'm going
best
with guide.
possible one, otherwise don't worry about it. It was how your character came to be.
Right.
All right, and then Mantha's still looking at her options.
I'm an indecisive person, guys.
So
You totally
If it makes you
haven't
feel
noticed that
better,
before.
I'm basically adapting a character that idea I had in the background. So I kind of
so
know what I'm aiming for.
Hey, teacher, Nick's cheating.
that's right. So Nick, I presume you can figure it out. I'm just waiting for her to click it, so I can tell our viewers and people who are coming into this to see what it's like. The next step.
Sorry, guys.
She's a monk. I'm surprised you didn't pick Hermit.
Don't you think that's too min-max? Jeez.
I have no idea what it does. I don't think it is at all. I think Hermit is terrible.
I thought you said Kermit. Like, why was he picking Kermit?
I'm really surprised
That's a weird
that
choice.
charisma is one of the things for a hermit.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean,
oh
hey,
yeah,
have you seen
Hermit
Kermit
is
the
the
Frog? He is
obvious.
totally a monk.
That's right.
That's right.
You have to do the voice though. Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Monk here.
You'd have to choose a banjo as your musical instrument.
That's right.
It's Kermit the Hermit. What are you talking about?
Right. And I will say, as you're looking at the feats that are provided by your background, do not presume you know what they do. If you want to know what one is without having to look it up, just ask me and I can tell you what it does. But they are.
I want an excuse to actually look through my new book, so
Yep,
I
that
think I'm
too.
going to look at myself.
Yep, too.
So I assume
I
it's a
paid money
change
for this,
background
okay,
button.
guys?
That's right. So like the healer feat is different. I'm looking at the ones she has. Skilled didn't exist before, so that's different. Lucky, I believe, is different.
Lucky's the best feat in 5e, though. Maybe I am biased.
Oh no, I agree.
So the difference with this one is the luck points are flat 3 luck points in the 5e. Now it is a number.
Oh.
equal to your proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
Actually, that's an improvement.
So you'll start with less. You start with 2.
Yeah.
But as soon as you hit level 5, you get 3. And then if you get up to higher levels, you'll have 4 and then 5.
So the feat that I got as a part of being a guard as a background is alert. Currently
Nice.
allows me to add my proficiency bonus to my initiative rolls. Immediately after rolling initiative, I can swap my initiative with one willing ally in the same combat.
Yeah, that's cool. All right.
Incapacitated.
So as soon as you pick your background, you will then be given the choice to either put 1 in the 3 abilities it gives you, strength. So in her case, it's strength, dex, and wisdom. She can get a +1 in each one. Or she can put a +2 in one, and a +1 in one, and a +0 in the other. So once you make that choice, you then use the drop downs to choose what you picked. And what did you picked the +2 and the +1? Where did you slot them? Mantha?
+2 in dexterity, +1 in wisdom.
Nice. Okay, and so you'll notice everything else is done now. So you don't have to. It just tells you. You can open them up to see what they are, but your skill, proficiency, feat, those are all included in there. Your tavern brawler feat is when you hit with your unarmed strike and deal damage, you can deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength modifier instead of normal damage of an unarmed strike. Whenever you roll a damage before your unarmed strike, you can re-roll 1 die if it's a 1, which is nice. You have proficiency with improvised weapons, and when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as part of an attack action, you can deal damage to that target and also push it 5 feet away from you once a turn.
That sounds really good for a monk.
So
maybe I don't know what the.
You will get some of these things later on anyway, but this is nice to have because you don't get them all. So it's cool. All right, so go ahead and now that there's a check mark next to background, you'll notice there's now an exclamation point under class. So click back on your class, scroll down, and you'll see that one of your 3 skills was given to you by your background, so you had to replace it with a new one.
I know this that seems like something minor, but I actually really like that they do that.
Yes, because I always have to go have my skills moved over to the side so I can see what I picked already when I'm looking at my background. It's such a pain in the butt. Yeah. Now I don't have to think about it. If I duplicate it by accident, boom, it just pops up. I can fix a new one. All right. Yeah. Nick, are you good on your background? Check mark.
Yep.
We know. How are you doing on yours?
I'm on the abilities, the dexterity, constitution, and wisdom.
Okay.
I'm doing the 1, 2, and 0, 1, and 2.
Nice.
I don't know how they relate to the.
So really, when you think of a ranger, typically they lean toward one thing or another. They are either ranged or melee. So you're going to shoot with a bow, or you're going to be up in people's face. If you're going to shoot with a bow, then you want dex.
Okay.
Dex also helps with armor class and initiative anyway. So dex is never a bad thing to have.
All right. And that leaves constitution and wisdom.
Personally, I would go with constitution, but wisdom will help you with your perception and your knowledge of nature and stuff. So neither one is a bad choice, but I prefer having more hit points.
Right. Okay. So I have skills, stealth, and survival. Efficiency is cartographer. Tools and feat is magic, initiate, druid.
Okay. Awesome. So go to background. Is there a check mark?
Yes.
Okay. Class, is there a check mark?
Yes.
Okay.
If we press change background, it doesn't mean it changes our home screen, right?
Correct. All right, species.
Species.
Again, you want to make sure you're looking at the 2024 rules, not the legacy stuff. There are some changes with some of the species. You'll also notice there is no more half orc, but there is full-fledged orc. So if you want,
Holy Christ.
you can be an orc instead.
I'm going to be a dwarf.
A dwarf, nice. I have not looked at the new dwarves.
Dark vision range of 120 feet.
Wow, nice.
Dwarven resilience. I have resistance to poison damage and advantage on saving throws to avoid or end the poisoned condition. I also get a +1 to my hit point maximum for each level. So start +1 and then.
Is that automatic, or is it giving you the toughness feat?
Dwarven toughness. Your hit point maximum increases by 1,
Nice.
and it increases by 1 again whenever you gain a level.
Cool. So you could also get the tough feat, which would give you 2 more. Anyway, go ahead.
And then one last ability, Stone Cunning. As a bonus action, you gain Tremor Sense with a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. You must be on a stone surface or touching a stone surface to use this Tremor Sense.
Okay.
Stone can be natural or work. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses on a long rest. Blah. Words. So
Okay,
that's
so
very different than Stone Cunning used to be.
yes, tremor sense is interesting. You have to ask yourself how often you're going to be on stone, and will your DM let you count when you're outside as being on stone if it's dirt?
Just carry around a large stone with me and set it down,
Right, a
and then stand on it whenever I want to use it.
magical platform. Whoosh.
Just like a stone tile that I just one-legged stand on whenever I want to use Tremor Sense. Doesn't say the whole area has to be stone, just that I have to be standing on it.
Or just have stone boots. Problem solved.
Yeah, problem solved.
All right, we know what you're looking at for species.
I am looking at Ashamar.
Going with the old Aasimar again. Okay. You we messed with that last
Good
week,
size.
so you're familiar with what they are.
It's really cool. It's a medium-sized creature. Its languages I chose are going to be Elvish and Dwarven, unless something or other. Okay, healing hands is a magic action. You touch a creature and roll a number of d4 equal to your proficiency bonus. The creature regains a number of hit points equal to the total rolled. Once you use this trait, you can't use it until you finish a long rest. Then I have Celestial Revelation, and that one.
You don't get that till level 3, so.
Right, but it's some really cool stuff. You can spawn wings. You have an inner radiance or necrotic shroud.
That's right. It's like you're pregnant. You're just glowing.
Exactly. Okay, so then we have light. I'm a light bearer. You know the light cantrip. Charisma is your spellcast ability for it, and it's an added cantrip over what I would normally get.
Yes.
And I have celestial resistance, which means I can resist necrotic damage and radiant damage. And I have dark vision, 60 feet.
Nice. Nick, you know everything. In 5e, do dwarves even have dark vision? I thought they didn't for some reason.
I don't remember. I want to say they didn't, but that also doesn't make sense.
Oh, I know, it never did. I'm going to check. I'm curious now.
I'm curious now too, so I'm also checking.
Dwarf. Nope, that's just a picture of a dwarf.
No, they did have dark vision, just 60 feet instead of
Okay.
120.
There was something that didn't, and I thought was stupid. I just don't remember what it was. Halflings
Sure, we'll
don't.
remember at some point.
Maybe it was a halfling. I know they don't have dark vision. Humans don't. Dragonborn, that's what it was. Dragonborn don't have dark vision in 5e. I don't know if they do here or not.
They do, but 60 feet.
Yeah, I was surprised to
Or
see the
I guess
dwarves have 120. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, typically find themselves in dark caverns. Maybe more used to it than others.
All right, so Nick and Reno, do you have species checked?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Actually, I am a little surprised Asimar have dark vision because they also have the light cantrip. Cool that they do.
Yeah, well, some of us want to see in color, okay?
I can sprout wings, man.
Yeah, you can, which is also cool.
At level
At their
3,
level.
yep.
Searing light temporarily radiates from your eyes and mouth. How about that? Inner radiance. You shed light 10-foot radius and dim light for the additional 10. At the end of each turn, each creature within 10 feet takes radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus, which is necrotic. Every time.
Nice.
It's crazy.
All right, so
Actually, that's
Oh, sign
I think the
language?
last time they did.
yes,
Oh yeah.
there's
Sorry, I just like
there
that
is
they
sign language. Yep.
incorporated that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They added it. So, Samantha, what did you decide on?
I went with an orc.
Ooh.
Nice. So, one of them gave you. Oh, it was Reno. So, what size did you pick?
It
Medium
was
or
medium.
okay. So, because Aasimar are from like tieflings, are other races that have, in this case, celestial blood in them. Um, you can choose to be small or medium. I know that's true with Aasimar. I presume it's true with tieflings, but I haven't looked.
2 to 4 feet tall is pretty small, though, comparatively.
Yeah. Well, is your dwarf small?
Tieflings are medium or small. Yeah. No, I am actually medium. I'm
Okay, so he's medium.
4 to
Okay.
5 feet.
Long drink of water.
More like
tall.
a stout
Long
mug.
drink of water. There we go.
That's right.
That was the wrong word.
I'm gonna throw Nick on the other side of the screen. Yoink, yoink. Well, wait. All right, so she picked her languages. She also has dark vision as an orc.
Mm-hmm.
One cool thing. Would you tell us about your adrenaline rush?
I'm just gonna read it. You can take the dash action as a bonus action. When you do, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah,
Wow.
short
Cool.
or long.
Short
It's cool.
Or long.
So it's not huge, between 2 and 5, but you get to do it pretty much as many times. I mean, twice. To start off with twice, and then take a short rest, do it again. So sort of like a fighter. All right, so now click on abilities. So now,
Do you, as an orc, do you still have that ability that when you go down, you still come up at 1?
Yes.
oh, I missed that. Sorry. Relentless endurance. Yes. All right, so we'll click on method. Click the down arrow for method. You'll see even before you do that, right now, everything you have, it shows you your background bonuses down below. So as you scroll down, you'll see there's a bunch of different things that give you bonuses. So as you have bonuses, like your ability score improvements at level 4, things like that, those will all be in this little graph. Right now, all you have is backgrounds. So method, what did you guys want to do? Do you like rolling? Do you want to do where you're paying for all your points and you have a set number of points? Or do you want to use the flat, what they provide you, and then put them in where you want?
I vote not point buy. I don't like point buy all that much. So
I
you
personally
guys,
would love rolling for my stats.
Yeah, I'm going to do roll dice.
All right, so if you click the down arrow where it says method, you'll see it says dice roll. Once you do that, make sure you have your dice color picked, and then click the little button next. Click the little button next to it, and it'll do bam, all of them at once.
Wow. Here we go. Whee!
Holy crap! Nick got a good roll. I mean, he has a 7 in there, but he just has decent numbers in there. Okay, so now as you're looking at them, you'll see underneath it says base. You got arrows next to everything. So all you're doing is just clicking. So, for example, Mantha, what would you, looking at what you rolled, you also did a decent roll. The highest is a 15, but you got a lot of double digits, so that's really cool.
Woo, 7.
So if it's, did anybody, I didn't catch Reno's when he rolled his, so I'm trying to look
I got
at
some
his.
serious numbers.
All right, so is
Holy shit, Reno
anybody,
did awesome.
anybody
did
extremely,
Reno did
spectacular.
so good. Holy shit.
yeah, Reno got 18, 17. He does
18.
have a 7.
No,
But
that's
other
my
than
Two
that,
14s.
oh no, that's his. Yeah,
Total.
okay. Nick also has a 7, but he also has a 15 and a 17. All right, so Mantha, I will. Do you want to re-roll? I'll let you re-roll since, or do you want to keep what you've got? Just have a dump stat somewhere. 7 is pretty low, so it's up to you. So for those watching,
I do like rolling dice, so
you do have the option to re-roll it. So just click the little die again, and it'll do it again. See what you get this time.
I think it seemed to be
There we
rolling.
go. Nice.
Yeah.
So you
Better?
got 2 16s. You got a 9. So a couple 14. Boy, you did really well too. So right now you have a 16 and then a 14 as your dex. So all you do is click the arrow to the right or left, wherever you want the one you're clicking to move to. So if you want to move the number under your con into your intelligence, you would click the arrow to the right under con. And then do that until the numbers are where you want them to be. And you'll notice on top, the very top row is your total after the adds what your background gives you.
Yep.
So, any questions on that?
Are any of us going to be good at talking?
I will have an 11, and I have intimidation as one of my stats or one of my proficiencies.
That's right.
Hell yeah, we'll go with that.
Asmer, what's your charisma?
Charisma is 10.
Okay.
I can make it.
What's
Should
your
it be
charisma,
higher?
You
Mantha?
know what?
But I have a lot of rolls to move around. I put strength 14, dex is 19. Oh, I mean, the total, I should say.
Right. Yeah. So she's a monk,
So
orc monk. So her charisma is her fist, or her
Yep.
foot.
My charisma be higher then?
Too busy playing the bagpipes to talk to people.
That's fine. Do what you want to do.
That's right. She automatically
Yeah,
gets a
more
lower
I have
charisma because of the
intimidation.
bagpipes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Actually, low-key, when it came down to choosing languages, I'm like, Maybe I'll take sign language because
Irish.
people can talk to me while I'm playing the.
So I have intelligence as 12 and charisma as 10. Should I switch those?
That's totally up to you. I would keep it the way it is. You don't need charisma.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
All right,
Yeah, I
and
got
now
fabulous roll on it.
Mantha move down. Okay, go back up. I think I just don't remember how you say I'm good. Try just clicking equipment. There you go. All right. So is everybody? If everybody's happy with where their abilities are, click equipment, and you should have a check mark on everything up to equipment.
Right.
Yes.
Perfect. So now it will vary as you're looking down. You'll get a choice of two things at least. Sometimes there's three, from left to right, and you just pick. Do you want that set of things or the money? The background kits and the class kits will sometimes duplicate themselves. So, like, uh, you might have an explorer's pack in both, or you might have things that from the explorer's pack in your background kit. So this one, this one is not as intuitive as you might think. If you need help, if you don't know what's in certain kits or packs, ask, and I will let you know.
On mine it says just travelers. I'm assuming that's travelers pack?
Clothes.
Question mark.
That's travelers' clothes.
Oh,
Clothes, comma
gotcha.
travelers.
Yeah, it is a little confusing because they also use commas to go between the different items.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Clothes, comma travelers, and then because there's also cleric has like my mind drawn blank. It's some sort of religious clothes stuff. All right. So once you've picked what you want, you can take a look and see, and then if you're good, if you want to change your mind, you can just click the dumpster, and then if you're good, you should have check marks. Everybody should have check marks all the way across. Anybody need help with their equipment?
I think I'm going to want to be buying some equipment and using the money option because I want to have a shield, and none of these options provide a shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna have so many daggers, guys. Get them from both.
All right. So then when you're ready, go to click on the commit square and then scroll down, and it says to complete. Actually, go up to complete review warnings, if any. You shouldn't have any warning because if there's check marks all the way across, enter your character name, make sure everything looks right, and then click save. So, names.
Where's my fucking
Yeah,
phone?
give me a second to Google something real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've done this 6 times now. I've made between 5 or 6 characters, and so unless I'm reading spells, it'll take me about 5 minutes to go through this. Click, 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 click. Make sure all my checks are there. Make sure everything is what I like. Done. So, especially for those of us who are dungeon masters, if you need to make a character on the fly, this makes it so much simpler, so much faster, so much easier. And you'll once you hit save, you will see that all of your stuff, a lot of your stuff is coded now, more so than it used to be. We'll still need to code a bunch of stuff. We'll still need to add some things. Not a bunch, but some things. But it'll be pretty cool. Did you notice? So go ahead and click save. I'm going to go ahead and stop your sharing, or I'm going to stop watching so you can stop sharing when you're done, Samantha. And then I'm going to close this. Exit full screen. Return to Discord. There we go. Okay. So did you notice, Nick, on your character that you can now do second wind twice. Each rest.
I hadn't seen that yet.
You
The moment I'm
can.
looking up names. It's cool.
Yeah. That's how they tweak the fighters. There's a couple other minor things within each class. Like I said, if you Reno, at some point you should have had to pick spells and cantrips. Do not presume you know what they do.
I didn't even pick them.
Okay.
Don't know where they came out. Everything has chip marks across the board. So
because you picked Druid Craft, Magic Initiative Druid Craft, so it may have. I haven't. Let me actually look at the feat and see what it says. Give me a second here.
it does have Hunter's Mark and Light as a spell, but that's not probably what you're talking about.
And that is exactly what I'm talking about. I think. No, it's not, because that's a ranger stuff. You at level 1, you start with that. By the way.
Right. Okay.
Druid Craft.
Hunter's Mark.
No, you picked Magic Initiative is what it's called. Druid. Okay, here it is. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the Druid list. Choose one level 1 spell from the Druid list. Whenever you gain a new level, you can replace one of these with a different spell. Okay.
And where are you looking again?
So that's the Magic Initiative feat Druid you said you picked. So
right.
Once your character is made with his, so are you Thorn? Yes, Thorn. Okay. So let's look at your abilities. Magic Initiate Druid. Okay, let's go to actions.
Character wizard. I have to go back to the character wizard in order to get there.
Nope. You've got it. You're all done. Okay. So you just need to pick. You'll have to go do what we did before because it doesn't do the feats. So you'll have to go to in Fancy Ground itself. Go over to where it says character.
Okay.
And at the bottom where it says spells.
Yep. Spells. Got it.
Level is 0. School.
Level is 0. Okay. Level is 0.
And then source. Source is druid.
Cool.
So you should have 0 and druid.
As the source? Okay.
And then, so from that list, pick. You'll then drag it over to 2 of them over to your spells.
Just right into the thing, it'll automatically populate?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
So you already have light. Just keep that in mind.
Right. What do you think of elementalism?
I don't think it's very useful.
Okay.
But that's me. It's I should say, it is not a combat spell.
Right. I got produce flame. That's cool. Spare the dying if I want to be healing. The thorn whip. Well, I got the thorn whip. My name is Silas Thorn. Silas Thorn. So I'm having that for sure. All right.
I'm
drag it over.
That
works. That worked. Okay, so that's a given now. Now what? Ending guidance. Well, guidance if I'm doing don't I have the cartography, don't I? So guidance would be one? Or is that like too much? I already have that.
What guidance
does not do cartography stuff.
What so
it's still a good spell, but
what guidance does is
it says
make sure that it's I'm not remembering
to check
touch a willing creature and choose a skill until the spell ends. The creature adds 1d4 to any ability check using that skill. It's the same as it was before, except you have to say what it is that you're guiding them for. So
Okay.
but as a cantrip, you can do that. You could be doing that all the time.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So how about produce fire or poison spray? That's dangerous, isn't it? Yeah. Let's not do that.
Hmm.
No, that's produce flame is not of interest. So do we have anybody that's doing healing?
No.
I'm gonna buy a
Alright, then
healer's
how about
kit.
yeah, how about spare the dying?
That would also definitely help.
Yeah, I'll go with spare the dying.
Okay.
That seems like it's an Ashamar paladin type thing or druid,
Okay.
whatever it is.
All right.
So
So,
I'll pull that.
Old Ermin, taking a look at your stuff. Your
I'm slowly
protection.
acquiring a list of items that I would like to purchase
Right.
for equipment.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Second Wind is, like I said, it's just like Second Wind, except the difference is you can now do it twice. You get one use when you finish a short rest, and then you get the second one when you finish a long rest. And then you'll also gain more uses of it as you level up, which is cool. The other thing that's different for you is weapon mastery. Once you've picked your weapons, you'll need to write on that page next to, on your abilities page, next to weapon mastery in parentheses. Actually, never mind. I lied. So
Yeah, I can choose
on your
3 kinds of weapons, and I can switch out one on a long rest.
where is it? Where did I see it? There's a way.
Which goes up eventually. But I start out with 3, which I already know which 3 I would like
Did
to
you
go.
pull
So
these
you will have
weapons from the new player's handbook?
So no, so the equipment I currently have in my inventory is the stuff from the background, and then I took money for the actual class equipment. Because I had no
Oh, I
problem
see
taking
where it
stuff from
is.
the background.
Okay, so
Yeah.
For example, if you go to your um, like, if you go to the weapons, your actions page, click the cog next to light crossbow to open that up.
Yep.
You'll see name, properties, and then mastery. Click the little square next to mastery. Boom. So you now opens it up, shows that you have it, and then opens up the weapons mastery page to show you what it does. So that's how you pick. You get 2 weapon masteries. Oh, three kinds of simple or martial weapons. So,
Yep.
and you can change that every day. During a long rest, you can change which ones you're mastered. So, I'll let you worry about that. That's it for you as far as your cool new stuff. Your fighting styles are familiar with what they were before. Protection, fighting style. It's just now a feat instead of just a fighting style. So it just makes it a feat.
Yeah.
So you're done. And then Ren, nice portrait. I like it.
I'm still scrolling through them, but
we can always import whatever you want to as well. All right, so for you, you have some cool stuff. We already talked about Tavern Brawler. You can now make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, which is like it was before. You have a martial arts die. So anytime you're using your fists or kick, it doesn't have to be a fist, knee, headbutt, whatever you want to do. Unarmed strike, you get to roll a 1d6 instead of its place. It's also true. if you're using a monk weapon. So if you're using like a dart
What
that does
counts as a
1d3
no-
or 1d4, it would now do 1d6 instead. So monk weapons are, I don't, let's see, monk. Here it is, and you can also use your dex instead of your strength when you're using a monk weapon or your unarmed strike. Monk weapons are simple melee weapons and martial melee weapons that have the light property.
And back with vocals.
Come back.
Very nice. You are like a normal monk from 5e. You, as long as you don't use an armor or shield, you add your wisdom to your armor class. So right now with no armor or shield, you have an armor class of 17. All right, that brings us to Silas.
Yes.
So you have a couple things that sound similar, but they are different. First, simply because the way it's worded seems a little confusing. You have a feature as a ranger where you have a favorite enemy. All that means is that you can now cast Hunter's Mark equal to the number of you can do it twice.
Okay.
And then twice a day. And what that does is it lasts for up to an hour. You take your bonus action, and it's a bonus action to cast it. You pick somebody, and you say, okay, that orc number 4, he's now marked with my Hunter's Mark. Anytime during that hour, if you hit him with an attack roll, you do an extra 1d6 force damage. So it doesn't matter what you're hitting him with. As long as it's an attack roll, you do the extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Right? Then, if he dies, and the hour hasn't gone by yet, you can then use your bonus action again to mark somebody else. So it lasts for an hour. So you can mark 50 different people during that hour. And you can keep getting that 1d6 extra damage whenever you hit the one that's marked.
Okay.
The other thing you have is spellcasting. So you should have already picked your spells as a ranger.
Right.
As part of your
Now, where are you? You're in the back in the character wizard again, under class.
No, I'm looking
So
under
is that
your
where you're getting this?
abilities. You did not. Okay, I'm not sure how you missed that then. So in the character wizard, under ranger, there was a section for spells. You don't get cantrips as a ranger. I will share this with you. Here you go. Here's your.
I got ranger here.
Sorry. All right. Did you get a thing in your face?
His spell list. So no, it's nothing.
There you
It's
go.
blank.
It's blank.
Yep.
Okay, you don't have the modules open then.
I downloaded them. Go to modules. Okay, modules.
Let me
I
see
got,
if I can share this. Nope, it's closed window.
the handbook, and I got the Master's Guide Bastions.
Okay, I'm not sure why this isn't showing up for you then. All right, so then you're gonna have to do the hard way. Go to spells.
Okay.
Open it up again.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
on
So why? Okay.
level, you go to 1.
Okay. Well. Okay. May I pause for a second? When I came in here, you said to put Druid on the source, and I'm a ranger, so that could be part of the problem.
No, that was from
But
your
it's not.
feet. You got that from your feet.
Okay. Okay. So Druid is again. So these are spells.
So click,
Let's
open
just
up the
pick
thing on the
from
right.
these.
It says spells. Pop that up.
Yep, I did.
Level 1. Source.
Level. Okay. The 0. Okay. Did 0. Okay.
Level is 1. Source is ranger.
Source. Thank you. Okay. There you go. Wow. Okay.
So there's nothing many to choose from. You get to pick 2.
Okay. You said I already have Hunter's Mark, so I don't need that one?
Correct.
Or is that one you were just talking about? Okay.
And that does not count as a ranger spell. You just cast that twice.
Okay, I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns, obviously.
Okay.
I just drag it over to
Just drag it over to
in my
spells, ranger 1
abilities. Okay.
under your actions page.
Okay, you got it. Yep, yep. Cool. That's cool. It says if you hit a creature, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. They'll target the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it take a dexterity saving throw, taking 1d10 piercing damage on a fail save, or half as much of the damage on a successful one.
Yep, and it counts as a bonus action
Yes,
immediately
that's
after
awesome.
hitting a creature with a ranged weapon. So you don't have to.
Cool.
So you wait until you hit, then you cast it. So you don't have to waste it.
Right. Okay, cool.
And then you have one more.
And then detect poison, detect magic, cure wounds. Okay, so nobody has a cure stuff. We'll do a cure wounds.
That's a good call.
That's a good call. All right, here we go.
That's good stuff.
There you go. All set.
All right. So for now, you're good. That's all you need to you had to worry about is that hunter's mark and then your spells.
Right.
Oh, I lied. You do have weapon mastery. All right. So looking at your actions page, you have a scimitar, short bow, long sword. Your abilities.
Yeah, the longbow seems like it's the one to go with for sure.
Okay. All right. So
it's not working.
Where it says so you get to pick how many did you get? Close. Too many windows open. Give me just a second here. Abilities, weapon mastery. There it is. 2. All right, so go to your actions page. You have 3 weapons there: scimitar, short sword, and a short bow. So you said you wanted to do the
longbow too.
You don't have a longbow because you're not proficient in longbows.
I have it though.
No, you don't. Oh, there it is. Why does it show you have it, but
It's
you're not proficient?
with a longbow as a ranger.
Weapon, martial. Oh, he has a weapon. Okay, maybe they changed it. Let me see. It is a.
I'm all confused now.
Anyway, it's there. So yeah, so there's no point in having both. So we're gonna get rid of the short bow.
Okay. Right. I agree. I concur. Okay. It's still there though. Let's have a short sword, a scimitar.
Again, there's no reason to have both of those because they both do the same thing. So which, well,
the-
one does piercing, one does slashing. So do you want to
Yeah.
keep them both? They're both the same amount of damage, or do you want to change them? So you can dual
Give it,
wield these too. Have one in each
Okay.
hand if you want, or you can just do.
Is there an advantage to doing that? Can I actually do that? Hit, or just like that each turn I'd be using one of them, even though they're both equipped.
So if
Is
you
that how that
choose
works?
to, you can have one in each hand, and so you would hit
Right.
both every round you would hit with both the scimitar and the short sword. It's just the one that's on your left hand doesn't do as much damage.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going with the short. The scimitar is obviously better. Or you just change it again. Okay.
Like I said, one does slashing, one does piercing. It's the only difference.
Right. Scimitar does the slashing. Longbow does the piercing. Unless I'll mainly use the longbow, but I will use the scimitar in close combat, and the short sword I'll have in its scabbard, I guess.
All right,
Unless
so click the
you're-
cog
you-
next to longbow,
okay.
and then you'll see name, properties, mastery. Click the little square
Yep.
next to the longbow, mastery.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Now do the same thing with scimitar.
Okay. We had to do this before or no?
No, you didn't have, as a sorcerer, you didn't have weapon mastery. All right. So now you are all set. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to use the same picture as the other day, or do you want a different one?
A different picture would be cool.
Nope, not what I meant to do.
I'm a sexy ass.
Pumpkin,
So I didn't say I was a boy or girl, did I?
Ren, Pumpkin,
Could be
Lois.
a girl.
I like that. Cool.
Uh,
All right.
There's got to be a
I
story
keep
behind that name.
my name or his name? Oh,
No, it's her
Ren
name.
Pumpkin Lewis.
Yeah, her name. Yeah.
That's what I was telling you.
All right. So, any questions on the character creation? Are you guys happy with what you've got?
I finished picking all my tools. However, yeah, no, I finished picking all my tools. I still have like 59 gold left, but I'm also like almost at maximum
Congrats,
for
Rich.
carry weight somehow already. That's because I'm wearing very heavy armor.
That'll do it.
Chose a war pick as my primary weapon. Shield.
So, just so you guys are aware, Cure Wounds changed. A creature you touch with uh, regains a number of hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. The healing increases by 2d8 for each spell above first. So
Huge difference.
that's nice. For right now, we have no homebrew rules because I do not know the system enough to where know what to tweak yet. The simple fact that Cure Wounds is 2d8 plus your Wisdom modifier means you're never going to get a 1 on 2 dice.
Wow.
Even if you get a 1 on both dice. All right. Bull
You
Durham.
said the thing
Okay.
for monks being able to use weapons is light? Question mark.
Simple. All simple weapons, and so if you go to your abilities page and click martial arts, it's right there. I didn't know. I looked at it in a much more complicated way. I looked it up, so it's right there. Under martial arts,
Gotcha.
simple weapons, and then martial melee weapons that have the light property.
Gotcha. Wanted to make sure that the weapons I had I could like actually use if I wanted to.
You can use anything you want. It's just you can't
Use them
upgrade it to
well.
1d6 if they don't fall under those things. Your daggers do, so you can just change the damage to your for your daggers to 1d4, and then you want to make sure. Yes, okay. All right. So as you're looking at your actions page, I think it's true for Durham. Yes. So all of you except Silas. So the two of you, Nick and Mantha, if you want to look at your actions page real quick, if you weren't aware, the little symbols next to your weapons on the left do matter. And what I'm talking about is, so like you have spear twice. Both of you carry spears. The one with a sword, if you hover over it, says melee. The other one is thrown. And depending on your strength and your dex, there may be a difference in. Actually, no. Stabbing and throwing is the same because they both use the strength. But you want to make sure your ammo is accurate. So if you have only one spear, change your ammo to 1. If it's underthrown, why doesn't this show the ammo? That's weird.
Yeah, it's not showing ammo for my daggers, but I've got 6 of them, so.
Oh, I know why. There we go. There we go.
So a question is the weapons mastery a new thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, if you have mastery with the weapon, you get to do like an extra effect when you attack.
Each one is different, and so when we get to that point,
Right.
and you're going to use a weapon that has a weapon mastery, then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I wasn't really.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like how we all chose portraits that are facing the same direction.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it's only right. But oh wait.
I saw what you did there. Okay. Any last questions?
It's
Anything
only
before we
right
get going?
by-
But awesome. Okay. I was
Good.
about to add Mantha and forgot window capture. Add existing.
It just doesn't love me.
Mantha
like the
cam.
rest of you guys.
Okay.
Mantha,
There you are.
Mantha, your thing is
Here I
awesome.
am.
It's
It's
awesome.
spooky for Halloween.
Phrasing. Okay.
Hey, you don't know about my thing yet. It could be awesome.
I'm using all kinds of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff for Halloween. So it's right in.
Good movie. And then you can just leave them up for Christmas too.
I saw the Corpse Bride for the first time today. I was pleasantly surprised.
Really?
For the first time? Wow.
Yeah, I'd never seen it before. It was playing in the theater, so I went and saw it.
Did you like it?
Oh, cool.
I said I was pleasantly surprised. I was expecting a Frankenstein type thing, and it was not that at all. So
Oh, it's really good.
I was impressed.
Very twisted, but yes. Samantha, kudos to you. That's awesome.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, so I'll worry about the rest in a moment. Let me open up the library books. What just happened? Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, let me open up this. I don't know if I've got it set up correctly, but there you go. I'll look at that during a break. All right, so if nobody has any questions or comments, we'll go ahead and take our break 2 minutes early. And I will frantically get OBS fixed and get everything set up for starting up. We're going to be doing a new starter set for D&D, which is very well done. The last one they did, we did with the start of the Wednesday night campaign was the actual starter set for Icefire Peak, which is great. And if you've never played D&D before, the 2024 rules are a good way to start. And the starter kit is amazing. It's take you step by step. Fantasy Grounds version also walks you step by step on what to do and how to do it. So check them out. Everybody else, take your break. We'll be back at 39.
Ready?
Right there.
I'll be back.
Thank you.
All right, we are back. So, you close your windows enough to see the background. That is where you're starting. That is the map of where you're starting. But I wanted to give you guys this first. It won't let me share it. Okay, so I'll do it individually. So if you may have to open up the module if you don't have it opened.
A module for.
But it'll prompt it and it'll say just click yes, give it a second, and it'll open it.
Okay, I see the book. Borderlands.
So this is definitely something I would suggest you put in one of your hotkeys. Like I said, they did a great job when they built this. This is the player's guide, and it's got tremendous stuff in it. So, for example, there is a whole section on actions. There are also cards. So if you go scroll down to where did I see the cards? They have background cards, species cards.
Really?
There it is, on your turn cards. So there's these. So I'll show you.
On my turn.
And then on your turn, combat.
Okay. Yes. Combat, there you go.
And then, on your turn, combat, and then actions is the other one.
Okay.
So these are all, again, things you may or may not want to put down in your hotkeys. You'll notice, Nick and Mantha, your actions haven't really changed. It's just that now they're spelled out. And for example, it uses magic action a lot. So a lot of feats, a lot of things will say as a magic action. It's basically using your standard action, like in the old one. But like I said, they just have things more specific.
Yeah, it is nice to spell out some of these things.
Yeah.
So there's stuff there. As you're scrolling down, you'll see there's social. Depending on where you're looking in this play guide reference, talks about social interactions, talks about rules glossary. So if you want to know what a specific thing is, you click it and it'll scroll down, say dazed, or dash action. You look at rules glossary under D. There it is, dash. Cool thing is they have, besides the cards, the background species cards. If you want to put those down in your hotkeys for yourself, they also have spell cards and equipment cards. So you have Cure Light Wounds, which is pretty easy to remember, but hey, it's there. And what you could do is you could take this Cure Wounds card. Right. And what I would do as a player is I would like to take Shift, for example. Hold down Shift and then put all my spells as spell cards in my Shift hotkeys.
Okay, sounds good.
From left to right in alphabetical order or whatever is what I would do because I'm anal. But that way I can open it up and take a look and see exactly what it does. Yes, it does the same thing on your character sheet, but sometimes you want more specifics. You want to look at the cool pictures.
Yeah. I'm not getting the picture right now though. I don't know why. Special card. Mike.
And then there's also equipment cards. So, for example, the dagger. You think, gee, I know everything there is to know about a dagger. How stupid. Did you know you do not have to use your bonus action to make an extra attack with a dagger? Because
I was
ball
like,
bearings they
"Ooh,
have.
it
dagger,"
has.
and I clicked on it. I'm like, I didn't know this. Ooh, that's new.
That's right. Because it has Nick's. Nick is the master property.
Nick, did you hear that? You're the master property.
So
Woohoo!
Glad you acknowledged my mastery.
that's right. So just to be clear,
I shall make you my property.
it is with a second weapon. So you can't use the same dagger to attack twice. You have to have the dagger in your offhand to make the extra attack. But you still have a bonus action if you're using a dagger as your offhand attack with this. Anyway, point is, equipment has cards as well, so you can also make notes if you want to go under player.
Having proficiency of it, or do you have to like earn that?
If you have the master property, if you have weapon mastery is what I should say. If you don't have the property, it's the light property, just means you can make an extra and make an attack with it. In other words, if you have a long sword, it is not light. You can't dual wield two long swords. You have to have a light weapon to make a special attack with it. If you have a weapon mastery of the dagger, then yes, you can do it without a bonus action. It doesn't have the property Nick unless you have weapon mastery. To answer the question, I'm not Englishing very well. So, like the two-handed sword.
You already determined he's wonderful. He's wonderful. We get it.
Having
No.
like a special proficiency?
Yes,
or...
it tells you. So, like the fighter and the ranger both have weapon mastery.
Oh, so that's why I was the only one confused about this.
Yes.
I'm
So,
like,
for example,
okay.
my war pick that I took has the weapon mastery of sap, which allows me, when I hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
And that happens every time? Or
Yes, every time he hits.
Yeah, I mean every time I hit, but it'll only be on the first attack.
Yeah, that's still 2 attacks with one hit.
Yeah, if I hit 2 different people, yeah.
That's
amazing. I only have 1 attack at the moment, but it'll be really helpful. Like crossbow I have has slow, which when I hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage, I reduce its speed by 10 feet until my next turn. It doesn't exceed 10 feet if it was, so it doesn't stack, but another.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so
people using weapons a little bit more interesting.
There it is. That's why I couldn't find it. I didn't have the DM version open. Okay, so take a look at this book. Like I said, if you're playing tabletop, all these cards are there, so you can just hand them out. Only problem I can see is you only have one each. So if 2 people had the same thing, they would like sit next to each other, or you'd have to make copies. But it's still amazing.
Right.
It's so cool. I like them a lot. This is all the stuff that you can do that you have for your players. And so as I'm handing, I'll be, there we go. So I may or may not hand out some of this stuff later. There we go. There's the freaking book. There it is. All right, let me test something real quick. No, I don't have it set up yet. All right, that's fine. I'll have it set up by next week. There it is. They also have character sheets. They're called character boards. You can look at through some of the stuff. So, I said a lot of cool stuff. If you're wanting to geek out and nerd out and look at some of this stuff, go for it. So
Yeah.
As you're give me just a second here.
Nick, did you say that you have the Nick property on one of your weapons?
No.
The dagger has
Okay.
the Nick property.
Yes.
So that means we get to hit twice.
So
I think you were already able to hit twice. It just like has like an extra effect when you.
So
try
if
to hit
you
twice.
have your short sword in one hand and your scimitar
Yeah.
in the other,
Okay.
because you have weapon mastery on a scimitar, you can
Right.
attack with your short sword
Okay.
and then attack with your
This is like
scimitar
right.
as your offhand weapon, and you would still have your bonus action. If
Okay.
Mantha's characters has the same exact thing, she would attack with her short sword, attack with the scimitar in her offhand, but it would take her bonus action to do that second attack.
Okay.
So it's not a huge
That's
deal,
very nice.
but it's cool. All right.
Okay.
One last thing I want to talk about is inspiration. Go ahead and give yourselves inspiration. The difference is it is now called heroic inspiration. It is now built into the game. Before it was an optional rule.
Do they stack?
So now it's built into the game. Yes, you can have up to 2 per person. If you get a second heroic inspiration, you can give it to somebody else. A third.
Okay, cool.
But what I was saying is you can use it for any die roll, but it's only one die. So for example, you roll with advantage to attack. Both rolls suck. You can re-roll one of them using an inspiration.
Oh, okay.
If you roll a fireball damage at 66, you can re-roll one of those 66s. One of those d6s using inspiration. So it's any die roll, but it's only one die per inspiration.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
All right. So, any last questions on your character on the player book?
Nope, I think so. Dragons.
All right. So, as you guys want to start, so if you're looking at the map, let me pull up. Where'd it go? Enter. Images. So if you're looking at the map, you have 3 main areas to look at. There are a section of caves up in the top northeast. There's the keep to the west, and then there's the wilderness. Sparkles Mandy, welcome, welcome. We're just getting started. Look at that, 200 biddies. You're awesome. Thank you so much for those Tiggle biddies.
Woo.
We just rolled up characters for the new 2024 version. Doing the starter kit, which is the keep on the Borderlands. And I'm trying to find the actual map itself. Give me just a second here as I am. Freaking out trying to find, here it is. Fields of the Borderlands. Yay. There we go. So now you can zoom in if you want to and see some stuff. So we're going to start on the trail. You guys are working your way along the trail.
What am I doing? Holy shit.
And, okay. So I'm going to say that you're cruising along. You're coming from the east. You're heading west toward the keep on the Borderlands. You've heard that that's a cool place to go, that they're to where adventurers go. I know you haven't had a whole lot of time to think about this beforehand. Well, let's start with from left to right, starting with Bold Durman. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes, I am Bol Durman.
All right. And why are you doing what you're doing? Why did you leave wherever you left? What is your purpose in life right now?
Oh well, I was the guard for somebody. Good guard too. Until I wasn't. And well, when your last employer is dead, you need new employment, and sometimes you need to go to a place where no one knows you because your last employer died on your watch. And I'm good at breaking things, not so good at thinking, but good at looking. So it seems like
All
a good
right.
space to work out.
So you're looking for a place
I have an intelligence of 7, by the way.
and find some adventures to become rich and famous. All right. And what about Silas?
I'm gonna say as he was growing up, he had a family that was fairly mobile, doing merchandising type of stuff, I guess. Slavery and that sort of stuff. I'm joking. So I got to attune with nature and its survival and that sort of stuff. So I love animals and whatnot, and that path led me to where I am today, which is a ranger of great magnificence.
All right.
Good question. On the portrait that you chose, is that shadow on your face or a bunch of scars?
Those are thorn cuts. My
Okay.
main weapons are
Nice.
thorns, and my last name is Thorn, and therefore it's the mark of the cruel weapons that I use for the purpose of good.
Well, maybe in the future, don't
I
tell
take the
everybody those are
punishment.
self-inflicted.
Yeah, because I'm not a monk though. See, I'm not. That's not my. So no, this is. I was tortured when I was a kid, and this caused my path to become one of light. No, that was not true. I like the other story better.
All
Let's
right.
go with the other one.
Ren, Pumpkin, what do you want to be called?
It's probably gonna end up being Pumpkin because I think it's
Okay.
funnier. There's for sure some sort of backstory for the nickname, but it just stuck. So, uh, yeah, Pumpkin, spent her whole life, most of her life, on the seas, and got cut up in like a mutiny. Doesn't like the new captain, so next time they were on shore, set off. Spent her time exploring the seas, and now she thinks it's time to explore the land.
Nice.
All right. All right. Move the windows around a little bit so we can see a little bit more stuff. I'll try to keep it away from there. I'll make its own little fantasy, fancy thing next time. All right. So you left the city. Give me percentiles, the three of you.
Wow.
Dang.
And Reno, go ahead. And where is it? It is. Is it here?
1,000. 1,000.
So click options over on the very top right under tool
Yep. Yep.
and active character color on the right.
Yes.
So click
Now
on
I had
that.
to change that before, and it did not work.
Well, it did.
That's all
It
right.
just it's character specific. So as soon as you made Silas, it swapped to nothing.
Okay, that makes sense.
So okay, cool.
Pumpkin took my color, so
I had this first, actually,
right.
so sucks to
I know
be
you
you.
did. That's what I'm saying.
So you're
You say you
moving
stole
along,
it.
Pumpkin, you
I said
have
you
blue
took it.
eyes.
and
I didn't say you
What
stole
was
it. I said
that
you
name?
so
took
the
it.
two
There's a
of you
difference.
that are closest. So Pumpkin and Bowl, you met in the city it, at the docks. You know, Derman, you know that the best drinking establishment for the cheapest with the best tasting for the price is on the docks.
The gruel.
So you were there,
The gruel.
and you heard Pumpkin talking to one of her friends that on the ship. They were sort of half whispering and saying that hey, she didn't really want Pumpkin to go, but they understand they have to get away. So you heard that you realize that Pumpkin's gonna be heading out by herself. So are you. You're a guard anyway, so you're sort of just natural for
Why
you
not go
to
by yourselves
attach
together?
to someone else and
Yep.
guard them whether they want to or not. So you've
Yeah, like a couple minutes in, she's like, "Why are you following me?"
I was like, I imagine like you uh get up and then suddenly I'm just like kind of standing there, like right next to you, like you just like you look over, you don't see me at first, and then you're like, wait a minute, glance down, oh,
you
yeah, like I
go
just like glance up, make
step
sure I'm
off
What
the
are you
curb
doing
and his
down there,
shield
small
is
guy?
there. Stop! And he stops you from stepping in a puddle. And cart goes careening past, and he stops steps in front of you, stops you from getting hit by a cart. It's just natural that he would try to guard. Um,
little rock gets like kicked up, from the wheel, and I block the rock. Right before you like catch it.
He's like, I just saved
It
your
wasn't a
life.
rock.
That's right.
It wasn't
Somebody
a rock. It was a rock lobster.
Yeah. Throws himself in front of the rotten tomato. One of the kids threw at the orc. Little suicide run. He's laying on the ground with this big red spot in his chest. Go on without me.
There you
Oh,
go. Give me all your grenades. I'll help.
That's right. So, yeah, good thing there aren't grenades. Anyway, so the two of you decide to head out together. And
Yep.
the first night you're sleeping, and you're setting up camp rather, and Silas, you see them, and you see this big plume of black smoke going up, and you can tell that clear. Some idiots using wet wood again, and
You hear the bagpipes from miles away.
that's right. So you go over there and see them and sit down and talk to them and start, passing the time a little bit. And their fire goes out very quickly because they use wet wood anyway. And so you use your light cantrip to help them finish setting up their camp. And you had killed a deer. You weren't going to be able to finish all of the meat anyway. So you share with them, ask them where they're going, what they're doing, and realize that they're headed toward the keep. They heard some. Derman had heard rumors about the keep always needing more guards and stuff. But still trying to decide, does he want to go on as a guard there and make it a career? Because that's one of the few places where you could actually make a whole career out of being a guard for your whole life. Or does he want to be an adventurer when he gets there? Still hadn't really decided when you guys have started. So the three of you decide, hey, let's work. Let's at least get to the keep. See if we can stand each other's company. Durham has some cards, I believe.
I do.
Yep. So
I am
playing
proficient
cards.
in
Yeah, you have
cards.
some playing cards.
Yeah,
So
playing cards.
he takes them out, and Pumpkin is sharing tales of the sea. And
Wait, wood can be dry? Everything's wet all the time. Why? How is it dry? Nothing's dry on the sea.
Because big wet.
The only thing that's dry is the cook's chicken. So
Right. Nice. Okay. So
Going long enough, it dry.
First of all, let me add you
At
to
least
the
not
party sheet. That would help.
Just put it in your smoker, man.
There you go. And then I'll add you to
We
the.
wheel around a portable smoker with us. Make rawhide into jerky and stuff.
If you
That'd be
haven't
interesting.
already, you may want to open up the combat tracker. I don't know if any of you have. I'm sure some of you have. I know Silas does. Racial abilities, species abilities, I should say, that you should add to yourself. So make sure you add those to your. Click those little effect buttons on your actions page under species if there need to. Let me open up the combat tracker. There you go. Blink.
Center.
Here we go. Letters. Holy shnikes! It took me forever just to find stupid letters. We'll go with the stereotypical P.
P stands for pumpkin.
That's right. Pumpkin gang for
Yeah.
I'm trying to put it on the background.
Or the pumpkin patch.
I've got the background
It's
as a
canon.
map. I'm like, why isn't
Somebody
it
has to be
going?
wearing an eye patch, though. That's the only way that's going to work.
Why isn't it going onto the map? There it is. Okay.
Pumpkin has
I'm
an eye
imagining now
patch,
just
but it's not on
Pumpkin
either
has.
eye.
Yeah, it's just like wearing it like a necklace.
Yeah. Just in case, you never know when you're gonna need an iPad.
All right. So there's your symbol. All right. Give me. You guys don't have culture, history. Give me history checks. And Silas, you have advantage, so do it twice.
Me? Okay.
Or click the advantage button.
That was nice. And
Oh, you're not gonna get high. Well, you rolled the same thing twice. That's cool.
Oh dang!
All right. What are the odds? All right. So,
140.
so you guys have all heard different stories of the keep and this area leading up to the keep. Out here in the wilderness, you know, there's the area to the north is the woods. Shockingly, but there are things to see and explore up in the woods. You know that there are all the way to the south is a thing called the Tamarack Stand. I'll type that in. Tamarack Stand. It's a more like a highland area, wooded hills, and then there's also the Fens, which is the swamp. So those are areas you guys can explore if you're feeling adventurous. I know one of you is a cartographer, so if you want to get more details on the map between you and the keep, you could do that. Or you're just tired of walking along the trail and want to go venturing off, you can do that. So let me know if you ever want to do that. For now, I'm going to start working your way toward the keep.
Okay.
The 10-foot trail is well kept and mostly flat. Off the trail, it becomes difficult terrain very quickly.
Question: do we know what the keep is called, or is it just called the keep?
It's the keep of the Borderlands. Keep
the
on the Borderlands.
We really have
And
to
you
try
said
not to say the
fens
keep.
were like a swamp. What was the Tamarack Stand?
It's a slightly wooded hills with like evergreens. There's you've heard tales of forest fires and giant animals sometimes coming out of
The Fens or the Tamarack?
the Tamarack Stand.
And the fens were the swampy area.
Sodden, wet homeland is dangerous wildlife, squelching mud.
Lovely.
And the woods is a vast forest home to hardy oaks, meaty mushrooms, and tales. There are tales of primal magic. Hey, Sparkles Mandy.
Oh, nice.
Let me get my water 1 second. It fell.
We like primal magic.
Excuses.
Appreciate you redeeming the drink water, unlike the typical hydrate BS. I drink the whole thing.
I love doing it at the beginning of a stream, and then he really has to pee by the time it's the time for the break. You know you're getting your break on time.
Tasty. Thank you for the redeem water. And there we go. All right, so those are the three places you can venture off the trail if you so choose. But as you're going along, you see that there's a wagon. Give me perception checks.
Okay. That we can do.
Oh, I see everything.
Wow.
Nice. All right, so yeah, Ren, you're the first to realize that there's no horse or donkey or
There's no what?
oxen. There's
Oh.
nothing pulling it. It's just, and you don't see any people or rider on it or anything. It just looks like there's a wagon left in the middle of the road.
All right. I
That's
yell
fucking-
foul.
Mantha thinks that's an ambush for sure, but
I think so too.
I don't think
would
that
agree with
Pumpkin thinks that. Pumpkin's like, hey, sweet, a wagon.
All right, so what are you doing?
Hey, anybody over there?
Well, I'm gonna.
Wonder if they lost a wheel. And Bull will start walking towards the wagon.
Okay. You can tell they have all four wheels. You do not hear any kind of response or see any kind of response.
Okay, I'm gonna venture into the side of the road there. Any sort of brush or anything like that? Trees, anything like that?
All right, give me a stealth.
Indeed, come on, baby, give some good and yes.
Okay.
Very good, very good. I guess to answer 3 questions.
Walking towards the wagon, stops for a second, looks back to see Pumpkin's following.
Yeah, Pumpkin's following.
Okay. All right, so as you get
Then he
closer, you can
continues
do
on.
survival, investigation, perception. Except for Thorn, who is
I will
off in
do
the
perception.
woods.
Yeah, I think a perception. That's probably.
Okay.
I'm going with stealth or
Uh,
Perska.
I don't
so
like the
Thorn,
trend
go ahead
that
and
I'm
give me
seeing with
survival.
dice.
Survival.
Oh, nice.
All
You've
right,
become
so
one with the brush.
Indeed. Make for the 4 I had before. Okay, so I'm stealthing through the forest here, checking out what the ambush is like since they're both walking into it, as per our agreement.
You know, the funny thing is that I am a stealthy person. I don't know when it's gonna come up.
all right, so in a
whether or not she'll use it.
patch of
That was
mud, you find this. The two of you are sort of together. Ren, you point out. You made 19. You see that there's animal feed, bales of hay, sacks of milled flour.
you sack of milk.
And you see this looks something a little off color patch next to one of the milled flour, the sacks of flour, and you slide it, and you see under what had slid underneath is a small pouch.
Well, That's my pouch now. I pick it up.
Appears to have coins in it. Two of you can give me investigation checks.
Okay. I have a +1.
You're
If
not
that's any help.
at the wagon, so and I sent you a private message already.
Okay.
All right, and again, Pumpkin, you're able to determine that you're pretty sure that this thing was attacked by bandits because you see that there's some missing. There's a small chest that doesn't, is bolted in there for supplies and for other things. You see that that's been opened from the signs. Looks like this wagon was attacked by bandits.
It definitely doesn't. It looks like they were attacked by bandits. I don't know much about what happens on shore, but I mean, this is the kind of stuff that one would leave like when they're looting something.
Exactly.
Oh, bandits are like pirates for this land.
I'm gonna mumble to myself. I can't believe that it didn't buy the Rocky Talkie while we were in town.
That's magic items are so expensive.
I know,
I
right?
have 30
Nick's
coins.
money bags, man.
So,
I don't have that much money.
since nobody opened up the purse, you just throw it on the ground and stomping on it.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I can't share the information I have because I don't have the Rocky Talkie, and we're gonna blame Nick because he had all the money.
well,
That's right.
learn sign language and sign things at me.
I'm only
Yeah, no, there's a pouch here, and did you say it does have coins in it, or it looks like it has coins in it?
Feels like it
I'm
has coins
opening
in
it.
it. There are 12 gold pieces in it.
Wow.
Are we just like walking right into the strap? Full hardcore.
Yeah, they did.
Guns of,
Oh,
Well,
no guns
I
blazing.
mean,
There you go.
nothing's triggered yet.
That's right. So 4 coins come flying through the air and land towards you. Your general area, Thorn. It's your share.
yeah.
Here you go.
You know what? That's exactly what I do. I just throw the money back at where I think he might be.
Okay.
I guess if there's signs that the wagon was attacked by bandits and probably looted, is there like tracks leading away or two? Um, they or are there signs for how recent this was?
Yeah, it couldn't have been that long, right?
Bloodstains on the ground, something like that.
So there could even be fresh blood or something.
So you don't find the looks like it happened probably a couple days ago with the rolls that you made. It was
They're goners.
because it's most of the tracks are gone, but you can tell from the, like I said, from doing, as you were investigating things, the horses were taken, so it wasn't it's not like they bolted and ripped out of their harnesses or anything. They were disconnected and taken, or whatever animals it was that was leading them. You're not sure. It looks like they just happened to not care about the other supplies, and they happened to miss that little pouch. You do not see signs of blood anywhere. And so, Silas, you come back to the rest of the group.
Yes.
Oh, hi. Here's some coins. Looks like some bandits
I threw 'em
probably
at him.
attacked whoever's this was. Oh,
Neat.
neat.
There's no.
Did you catch
nothing.
those? I think I threw them at you.
Of course, I caught him.
Oh, cool. See, I told you, if I
Sleight
can
of hand
catch
is
them,
awesome.
you can catch them. It's fine. This is gonna become a running bit that I just throw things when I need to give them to people because, like,
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
You don't want her to throw them. Be close to her.
Aw, how sweet.
You're slightly beyond arm's reach, and I just
That's
throw
right.
it like right at your face.
Yeah. All right. So you tell them what you saw, Silas?
No, I will do that now, though. I said saw a boot print with a monogram letter. I'm sorry, I can't see that. Is it a P? An F? F
It's
on the heel.
It's a P.
It's a P. Okay, my glasses are really dirty right now. They're very dirty. Okay, so I found a boot print with a monogram letter P on the heel, which means something important. Anyway, I don't say it like that, but that's what I say.
Who the hell customizes their boots like that?
Nobleman, of course. It may not be it may just be a brand. I mean, these guys, castle people, got some money.
No, you're right. My last client, he had an M on the bottom of his boot. That specifically imprinted outward, not inward. Similar to that. Because he wanted everyone to know he came from money. Unfortunately, the job ended because everyone knew he came from money.
You got to be careful with that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are also some boots that have R and L imprinted on the top of them too.
On the top, though, you know.
Yep.
Both
For
from the
obvious
same owner,
reasons.
of
No,
course.
I have two guesses as to why he has a P on his on the shoe. One, he's poor. Or two, he's actually a pirate. Bandits are just pirates of the land.
You
Right.
know, you make a good point, but I don't think any pirates really do that. See, they try to disguise themselves sometimes. You think
Right. They
maybe
have to have the
your last
special
client
boots that
being
they're made
rich and having an M on their shoe means that maybe this could have been another rich person that I don't know. Maybe the P stands for platinum.
or Prada. You never know.
No, only
That is
the
a good
devil wears
point.
Prada.
I just
Hey,
took that fucking
I know
thing.
some good tieflings. Don't talk to tieflings about tieflings that way.
Devils and tieflings are different.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my.
All right. So as you guys are arguing about the how Silas is trying to stay unobserved because he's the opposite of a tiefling, and you guys continue on your way as you start to you eat your lunch, continue on as you get ready for the night. Get ready to set up camp. Go ahead and go to the party sheet and go to order.
Okay.
Would you guys rather fall asleep to bagpipes or wake up to bagpipes?
And put yourselves
Uh,
where you would be as you're walking along the road with the presuming
Arrows
you're
up and down.
going up. You're going up, so there's
I am clearly the guard, so I will walk in front of people.
okay.
All right. And I'll stand in the back. That makes sense.
All right, so go ahead and cool. And then who's taking? I presume you're taking watches. So who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch. I'll take
You
first
guys are
watch.
waking up to bagpipes then. I'll take last watch. Built-in alarm clock.
And, let's put
Okay.
that to a vote. Roll the dice, sister.
All right. There we go. And go ahead and give me percentiles. Open the storybook.
255.
We both got 55.
Nice.
Nice.
5 in the house.
That's crazy. Okay. Let me check something real quick.
Hey, we do over.
I once played in a
Best of 10 percentages.
I once played in a campaign where it's like we were getting like a gift from the gods or something, and so we rolled percentile, and of the party of I think it was 5 people, 3 of us rolled the same number, which is crazy.
Was it the best or the worst?
It wasn't anything.
Either.
It was just determining what gift we got.
No, I was thinking of the 1 as being the best, the 100 being the worst. Where did it fall in the realm of the 5 die?
Well, I think in the table, like 1 was the worst, 100 was the best, but I think it was like a 76.
All right. So
Nice.
Remember, I once ran a campaign where I would have the players roll like for random encounters, with the higher the number being worse. And at one point, they rolled like a 98 or a 99. So they got an extremely hard encounter that nearly killed them all. Um,
so next
I
morning.
don't think they did let that player roll for nothing ever again.
Nice.
It's like that person that fell asleep while we were in the Underdark.
Next
Yep,
morning.
there was that too.
Woke up kidnapped by Drow.
You guys are packing up, getting ready to start heading out. When you hear hoofbeats of a horse being ridden, sort of at like a canter, just not quite a gallop. It's a little faster than a trot, but it's something that they can maintain for a while, especially if they've been trained to do so.
Is it a trollop? Get it? Trollop? Anybody?
We got it.
Okay, why is this? Hold on a second. I'm looking at the stupid picture right here. I can't. It won't show me. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it this way.
You know what? I'm stealthy too. I go hide.
Okay, so go give me a roll. As from around the corner, share. Okay, it took me a while to figure that out. All right.
There you go.
She's a guy on a horse. He comes around the corner, and his passive perception. Okay. So he sees the dwarf and the Aasimar. He sort of pulls up. Whoa! Says, "Oh, greetings!" And he sort of hops off, so stretches a little bit. What brings you to on the trail? Are you headed east or are you headed toward the keep?
Bull takes like a second to like it's like the wait which keep. Takes a second to remember where he's headed.
Well, that's a shame. I was hoping you could give me some information as to what's along the way, what's on the trail, but looks like we're both headed the same way. That's all right. Look, it's a glorious new morning that Helm has given us all. Tell you what say you to a friendly bout to sort of get the blood pumping, huh? And he pulls out his greatsword. We'll go until
That sounds like a
we one of us yields. I give you
sounds
my
like a
word, I
jolly
will
good
not
idea, and
give a
I'll
killing blow once I defeat the both of you.
Can I try to like sneak up behind him?
So everybody, give me initiative.
yeah, sure. Wait, both. Wait, where Pumpkin go? Like, Bull just now realizes that
I'm
Pumpkin's
waiting
gone.
for my opportunity.
God.
I would like to use my
Right.
alert feature
Okay.
with Pumpkin.
All right. Do you agree?
What does that do?
Oh, you don't want to agree with
You
this.
get my initiative, and I get yours.
Sure, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, boom. And boom.
Imagining
right.
that Bull is just like distracted, like because he's realizing Pumpkin's like missing, so he's like looking away from where the knight is.
All right. So don't
Nice.
forget
So I
about
was like,
your
yeah,
adrenaline rush. And it is your go. So you said you wanted to sneak up on him. So you are successfully hidden. If you just do a straight attack from where you are with whatever ranged weapon you have, then you would have advantage. You said you want to sneak up on him. Then give me another stealth roll, and we'll see how stealthy you are in the woods.
Come on.
There you go.
Come on. You know what? I think it would be cool. I'm gonna try to use my inspiration.
Heroic
Uh,
inspiration to re-roll your stealth. Go ahead.
This is a stupid thing to use it on, but
Oh, good God.
Okay.
yeah, I break every branch on the way.
Tabby.
I
why is the wood
you know
so
what?
loud?
That's right.
I like kind of like half like you know how like sometimes you like kind of like walk into like a door frame. Uh, she does that, and just the bagpipes play a little bit.
All right. So ah, there we go. Now it might actually be might actually break a sweat. Have at thee. And so, do you want to move up to him, or are you going to stay
Yeah.
back?
Move up. Should be
Okay.
fine.
All right. So you move up adjacent to him, and what do you want to do?
Um, trying to figure out. Yeah, I've got a spear. I'm gonna try to spear him. Can I?
All right. Is that
I actually
so?
don't know. I
Do
don't
you?
usually dual wield. Is that a thing that would be helpful here?
So you have a couple choices. You can. It's trying to figure out what kind of weapon this is. Uh, do you know off the top of your head what it is? Here it is. Simple melee weapon. Okay. Um, and martial arts. Simple melee weapon. Okay, so it does count as a monk weapon. So you can, if you dual wield with your dagger, you can attack with a spear and attack with a dagger. You can single handedly use the spear with two hands and do 1d8 damage because it's a versatile weapon. And then do your unarmed attack because you're a monk for 1d6. So that would be a kick or a headbutt or something. So that's probably your better bet. Is just right now use the spear two handed for 1d8.
I don't currently have an unarmed strike coded on my actions page.
Okay. So if you're going to do that, click your prime little hand symbol on spear till it changes to 2. Actually, it's the other one because that's the thrown one. There you go. And you would throw it one-handed. You can also throw them both. So if you can throw your spear and then throw a dagger, or throw two daggers. One with the your regular and one with your offhand. Your Let me double check real quick. It's been a second since I've had to worry about a monk. I think your second attack, you make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. In addition, when you grapple or shove, option of your unarmed strike, you can use your dex instead.
Yeah, I think my dex is better than my strength.
Yes, so it says you use your dex modifier for the damage rolls of your unarmed strike. So unlike everybody else, your offhand will do full damage.
Oh,
Wow.
So
Nice.
normally if people attack with your offhand, it takes away the plus, just as flat weapon damage. All right, so go ahead and do your attack. Let me try a couple different things to see if I can get your.
I think I fixed the dex stuff for the spear because the daggers already used dex. So
plus you had like 5 of them. Didn't you see you had 5 of those
Yes,
things?
you have stat
I have
dex. That's
6.
correct. Yep.
Do I need to be targeting somebody?
You can use the combat tracker, or I can do it for you. Drag
He's
on
not in the
to
combat tracker.
Knight. Oh, he is. Just can't see him. Not my fault. You can't see him. Okay, there it
It
is.
really is.
Okay. There you go. Oops.
Oh, I
So
should
you
be
just press the
that
targets.
second, but okay.
You
And
can
use
drag
the
your
spear
dice onto
dagger
him,
on
or
the-
you can click target, yes, and then drag onto him.
Turns out the knight is an expert at heavy stealth. Normal stealth, you sneak around. Heavy stealth, you make sure there's no one to see you.
All right, so the basic Sirenscape sounds are in there. Good. In our setup. All right, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out.
Why isn't it working?
Items. There we go. On. Nope. Okay. Monk. Nope. Nope. Okay. Items. Weapons. Club. All right, just you do your dagger for now, as your. You fix the damage, right?
I actually
Yeah. Okay.
did realize there's in the class monk, the martial arts is my unhanded, unarmed attack.
Oh, good. Never mind. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she hit with the spear, and she missed with the. Yeah, she tried to like headbutt him, but he's in armor, so.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
All right, Silas.
Okay. I'll have whipped out the short sword as well as the scimitar, and
All right, so don't forget you have
How
your
do we-
spells as well.
right. But we're right next to each other, right?
You are about 10 feet away.
Yeah. So I'll just take this step forward and use my skills. So you're saying that I should have the scimitar in my left hand because of the mastery,
Yes.
and that offsets the negatives. Okay, so
So
Yeah. So I just
that's your scimitars in your offhand. But this first round, you want to do Hunter's Mark as a bonus
okay.
action.
I activate it now, or do I?
So on
wait
your
until as the
no, it's as you activate it now. So as your part of your
okay.
favorite enemy, um, you cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So you magically mark one creature you can see up to 90 feet away, and then you deal 1d6 force damage to whenever you hit it with an attack.
Okay.
And you also
Did that
have
work?
advantage on perception or survival to find it. If he runs away and you're trying to hunt it down
Right.
up to an hour,
Right. That's
you can
that's cool.
keep trying to find it. All right, so
Okay. Very cool.
you
So did I cast it on him, or do I bring it to him?
you cast
Just
it on
bring
him
it
as
to
well,
him.
and then you also do the other one to
Oh,
as self. So you click them both. One goes on him, and one goes on you.
oh, okay.
There you go.
There we go. Sweet.
All right, so now
Okay.
you can
Do
only
the
do
short
one
sword.
attack this time because you did the
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
I'll do this.
So go ahead and do
I'm going to do this
the short
scimitar
sword.
then.
The short scimitars in your offhand. Do you want to do the short sword? That's a miss. Scrape, clang.
Scrape, clang.
All right, now he has two of you stepped up. He has what is this? If he's hit by a melee attack, well, he was hit by one. Um,
Sounds like he should have activated it when he got hit, though.
yep. All right, so first of all, he's going to go for Silas with his sword. Aha!
I'm assuming I'm now within 5 feet of Silas.
Not yet, probably.
I can say you were before because
great.
you
So I'm
guys were
supposed to
standing
stand
close
up, use
next
my
to each other,
protection.
and as a guard, you would normally try to be close to him anyway. So you guys were sort of either close to each other or he was just behind you, and then he stepped forward, attacked, but you're still within 5 feet of him. You just
I
aren't
kind of
within
like
5 feet of
sneak
the
my
knight. Do you
shield
have
up
to
right in
be?
front of him.
Do you have to be within 5 feet of
That's
the
not.
knight,
Let me actually.
or 5 feet of
Let me
the
reread
person who
that
gets
just
hit?
in case. It says when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you.
Of
So I think
you.
the
Okay.
target of the attack has to be within 5 feet.
Of you. Okay. Yep.
So
So what does it do?
Yeah. So I impose disadvantage on the triggering attack, and then all
Disadvantage. Okay.
other attack rolls against the target have disadvantage. So
All right. So roll again.
um,
That's even better. All right. So he
and
hits.
then I will. Boom. Oof. I don't quite get my shield up in time in front of him.
Some guard you are.
Well, I did say my last job
All right.
ended
So
prematurely.
he slams the side of your head with the side of his sword, and everything goes dark. Silas. And
my
then he
God.
The shield is like
turns
just under where the
to
sword went. So just
Ren. Does it work if I do it to the portrait? It does. Nice. Okay. But you're laughing at Silas as he drops, and then the sword's coming towards you, and
I
duck
double and
underneath.
laugh
Ah,
just as the sword goes above my head.
all right, Mr. Fighter, here you go. Oh, you didn't do your
I think
adrenaline rush, by the way. You forgot.
I did forget to do that.
Bull is just kind of standing there for a minute in the position as Silas, collapses like, right, taller people. Um, and then he just steps forward to attack the knight with his war pick.
Yeah, why do their vital organs have to be so high?
He protected the body, just not the head. So yeah, I'll take a swing with my warpick.
Rip.
I don't know, I
All
just
right. So
I step
he's
forward as I swing, and he just like as he's swinging at you, so he's a little outside my range.
all right. So Silas, you survive your first roll. If only somebody had spared the dying.
Yeah, if
know,
only
right?
we had somebody with that in the party.
Or healing. Yeah, if only someone had healing magic.
Cure wounds. Yeah,
No, it
that'd be
couldn't be me.
nice. All right, Ren.
I have all of them.
I guess I do have a healer's
Well,
kit, but it's in my bag, and I have to dig it
it's
out.
just
And
so far, it's so far away. Don't even worry
yeah,
about it, honestly.
I'm a guard, not a healer.
All right, Ren. What are you doing?
Okay, Ren is trying to hit this guy.
Adrenaline rush. Is that what you're saying?
It takes a bonus action. I can use a bonus action to hit him again.
Okay.
It's fine.
I would like to point out he did take out the person with the most health out in one hit.
Okay, well, I'll just not get hit. Okay, easy.
All right. So you slam into him with your spear. All right. So hold on a second. Let me check some things here first. Um, with your when you hit with your unarmed strike, you can deal 1d4 plus your strength instead of a normal damage. Okay, you do that anyway. So the enhance that doesn't help you, but you
The
do
damage
get to re-roll the damage if it's a 1. And
Hey,
if you hit him, you can push him 5 feet away if you want.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
that's cool.
So, I think it would be. Ooh, I get to reroll that. Wait.
That's right. So let me go ahead and just re-roll a 6-sider, and I'll add the numbers. Fizzy Pop Culture, welcome. Appreciate you.
Sure.
You guys need to
Nice.
raid and run. I understand. We're doing some theater to the mind right now. Starting with 2024. Brand new characters. This is their first fight they're in. Knight kicking their butt. Just stop by and said hello. Challenge them to a
I'm
duel.
kicking a knight's butt right now. Actually, I'm in the middle of that.
That's right. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, so
Our
this
monk
is
is
who's.
wailing on them. Our ranger is down.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the guard is being ineffectual.
I appreciate it very much, Fizzy Pop Culture. Give him a shout out, people.
Woo.
Fizzy. There he is. Boom. Check him out. They were just chatting for a while, so give him a shout. All right, so you did 5 extra points of damage to him.
Yeah,
Very
I did
nice.
nice damage.
All right, not too shabby.
And
So, what does it look like?
Fact, yeah, so Ren just doubled over laughing and ducked under this guy's sword. And as she comes up, she like gets like a gap in his armor with her spear. And then when he like kind of like moves because of that, she just shoves him away. So I am going to push him 5 feet.
Awesome.
And then that's my turn.
Excellent. Appreciate you, Fizzy Pop, for stopping by, saying hi. Like I said, no problem raiding and running.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out.
Okay, Dwarf Fighter, what you got for us?
I like to specify that I stand next to the knight and pumpkin.
Okay.
just so I'm within 5 feet of both for my abilities. And I will try to whack him again. With my war pick.
It can be done. I believe. Yeah.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna roll the damage, and he is tapped. Don't. It just gives me a thing to read. I don't have a thing to apply or effect to apply.
Correct. If you hit a creature with this weapon, the creature has disadvantage on their next attack roll before the start of your next turn. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's a
No, I
very
don't really
good-
have anything.
All right.
Yeah.
So you,
But it's only
That's a very
so if
good
he has
effect. It
multi-attack,
goes
it's only
with
the
your
first
character.
one. Yeah. Yep.
you slam into
I
him.
stand up, or I kind of, yeah. I kind of like shift over, and I like drive the pick into his side, kind of piercing into the armor on his side, to kind of get him, just under the rib cage, which is still me, like, swinging, a little higher, and pull it. I was like, oh, it actually pierced through. Aha!
I like to imagine that you're trying really hard not to hit him in the dick.
Gotta
Yeah.
get that thing up there,
All
spin
right.
it around.
Well, why did it skip him? Hold on a second. So it was his turn. So he's going to try to.
Yep.
He'll start with Bull, and he gets some disadvantage.
Just on this attack.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so he swings, and you're able to use your war pick and drive the blade down into the dirt, and so he has to rip it out of the ground. So that's going to be his turn. Silas is unconscious.
No, I'm
And-
unconscious. That means
He made
I'm
his
on the
death
ground,
save.
right? So didn't Pumpkin
Nice,
push the
too.
dude right over me so he falls back?
I just
That's
pushed
fine.
him away.
But
We
I mean,
can
if I'm
Yes.
falling over
flavor
you,
it that
though,
he tripped on you, but
Yep.
like he wouldn't. That wouldn't be an actual
I
effect.
gotta be useful
That's
because
right.
I'm the only one that can cure shit, and I'm dead.
That's right.
You're fine. You're gonna wake up in a minute.
Yeah, well, when
in
I
a
wake
couple
up,
minutes.
I can cure
Imagine
myself.
as I
I can
deflect
spare
the blade and
myself
drive
from
it into the
dying.
ground, I have to angle it
That's
so it
right.
doesn't spear into Silas.
All right.
Yeah, he's currently
Ren.
dreaming about the fight. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have anything to bring you up.
I'm the one that has everything.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die. It's fine. Um. Yeah. Well, the knight didn't move up to me, so I'll go ahead and move up to him. And then I will go ahead and try to spear him.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that this is a friendly match, so we're not landing killing blows on this dude. I don't want to kill him, but I do
Correct.
want to beat him
Yep.
up. Okay. Yeah, so he's wary of the sharp end of my spear this time. And he's wary of my fists this time too.
Clang. Yeah, that definitely lands, but it's just not strong enough to get through his armor as you follow up the kick. All right. So now, go ahead and pass the turn. I'll wait till you pass the turn this time as he attacks. So again, he's going for Bull first. What just happened?
And who's he trying to
Oh,
hit?
it just rolled. He's going for Bull. That is a hit.
Yep.
Why does it keep
Protection doesn't work on
clicking?
myself, just so you know.
Goodness sakes. There we go. All right. But he did hit you with the side of his thing, so it's not. Actually, I don't think you can do critical
Instant.
damage when you're trying to do lethal. I mean, when you're doing non-lethal. Either way, you're not dead. You are unconscious, though.
Well, I'd
so,
still be down regardless.
correct.
29.
As far as, yeah. Had it been a real fight, yes, you would have been dead. You did more than you went negative beyond your hit points.
Yep.
All right, and then
Bull
he
like has a flash before
goes
his
for
like
this
a
is
weird.
This is Sven's way of making us do all this next week again.
my mouse is being
I
stupid.
want practice.
So he misses Ren. He wasn't
Yeah.
expecting the dwarf drop, and he's
He's like, did I really hit that hard?
all right. And that's him. All right, so he puts the weapon back on his backpack. Ah, great way to get the morning, hey? So good job there,
Hey,
Street
down yet?
Fighter. Let's get your
You're just
friends
scared
up,
that I'll
shall
hit
we?
ya.
And he bends down and dumps a potion in each of your mouths.
Bullets.
Ren, give me a perception check. All right, so you're too focused on your friends.
It's poison.
Yeah. So you liked using the
He said he
character
would
wizard,
land no
right?
killing.
Go ahead and make a new one.
Yeah, it's very easy with the new 2024 rules. All right. Okay, so he helps you both up, sits you up, and makes sure you're okay. Heals you both. Says, great way to start the morning, huh? Yes. You can only just think the rest of your day will be uphill from here. And he nods to you, Pumpkin, again. Says, maybe next time I'll be able to land a blow on you. And he
Anytime.
Silas and Bull
Speak for yourself.
give me some
Speak for yourself.
perception checks.
Everybody?
You and
Yeah,
Bull.
you roll one.
Nice. All right, so you two
Yeah.
see that he's got some blood trickling down from under his helmet, and he's favoring one side as he gets up onto his horse, and trots away.
Just a shame that we couldn't really get some good hits on him. I felt like he should be doing worse than he is.
He could be a knight of magnificence and just randomly wandering into our game here. And so he plays with us and then heals us and leaves.
Right.
However, I think he needs some healing.
The werewolves.
No,
You
he's
asked him
walking
what his
around. He's
name was?
fine.
And he rides off. He says, "I'll see you at the keep." And as he rides
What was
away,
your name?
I'm a knight in shining armor.
I'll be honest. When
There
we
it
see him
is.
at the keep, I want to fight him again.
Oh,
Shortest internet end.
Be fun.
all right, and
Bull like
so
reaches down and picks up something off the ground.
Hey
Left the two.
Silas, maybe this time you can actually be part of the fight, huh?
I know, right? Well,
all right. So thank you for playing with me, guys. And I'm going.
Hey,
Thank
this is
you
awesome.
for DMing.
There it is.
This was good.
Here's this. Oh, Muerte. Well, welcome. We were just messing around with the
Okay.
2024 rules, rolled up brand new characters. They got into a fight with a very powerful foe. They actually did a pretty good job. Almost took him out, but he was just warming up with them. It was a night, and they did 34 out of 54 hit points to him.
Before he
And
ran away.
he rode off into the sunset.
We have
They're
10.
on this wilderness map for the starter set of the new D&D 2024 starter set. So thanks for playing with me, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out Fizzy Pulp Culture. Thank you so much to Sparkles Mandy, who threw a couple hundred biddies our way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.